Over 2.5.
Then off in the main race of the day, the Grade 1 Neville Hotels Hurdle. A rematch between Stateman and Brighter Days Ahead, and the early leader is King of Kingsfield on the run to the first of 9 flights. It's followed by Brighter Days Ahead. Third is Stateman, and fourth is Mystical Power. Together at the back, Winter Fog and the big outsider Feast to Dairy. Flight 1 of the 9, and it's King of Kingsfield in the white cap, just leading by a length and a half to stable companion Brighter Days Ahead. Gone some 6 lengths in front of Stateman in third, who's followed by Mystical Power and then Winter Fog and Feast to Dairy. Order unchanged, making their way to flight number 2. In front is King of Kingsfield and Danny Gilligan, stretching on from Brighter Days Ahead and Sam Ewing. Stateman's Conqueror in the Morgiana. Gone further away from Stateman and Paul Townend in third, and fourth is Mystical Power and Mark Walsh, and then Winter Fog, Brian Hayes, with Feast to Dairy, 6th of the 6 under Jordan Gainford. They continue well spaced out. Flight number 3, King of Kingsfield up and over from Brighter Days Ahead, who jumped to be within a length. Well cleared of Stateman in third, and fourth is Mystical Power, followed by Winter Fog and Feast to Dairy. As they turn a left to head into the back straight, with 1.25 miles to go and 6 flights left to jump, and it's King of Kingsfield re-establishing a 2.5 to 3 advantage over Brighter Days Ahead. A long way clear of Stateman, seeking a 3rd straight win in the race, and then Stateman's stable companion Mystical Powers, followed by Winter Fog and Feast to Dairy. Down the far side they go, and they're further strung out. It is King of Kingsfield continuing at the head from Brighter Days Ahead. A long way clear of Stateman in third, and then Mystical Power, Winter Fog and Feast to Dairy. Not a single change in the order of running as they reach the halfway stage, the Grade 1 Neville Hotels Hurdle. King of Kingsfield, as of yet to be headed, over the next on the far side from Brighter Days Ahead. Stateman over a remote third, and then Mystical Power shaken up on landing as 2 behind, Winter Fog and Feast to Dairy. For the jump, second last flight in the back straight. King of Kingsfield followed still by Brighter Days Ahead. Continuing well on top of in third place Stateman, and then Mystical Power, Winter Fog and Feast to Dairy. Going to the third last flight. Last of 4 in the back straight. King of Kingsfield made a mistake, stepped at the flight, but is okay as they race off the back straight. From Brighter Days Ahead, a little bit closer in third is Stateman. Racing inside the final 5 furlongs, good run at the second last. And it is King of Kingsfield, gone back into a 3 advantage over Brighter Days Ahead. Stateman 12-15 lengths off them in third, coming towards the second last. King of Kingsfield gathered in again by Brighter Days Ahead. Approaching the second last flight, Stateman is gaining on them now over the second last, and Brighter Days Ahead has jumped on from the long-time leader King of Kingsfield, who's running on the spot. Then Stateman running round the home turn with 1 flight left to jump, and pushed on, pushed clear. It's Brighter Days Ahead from in second place. King of Kingsfield, Stateman is not coming into it, and Brighter Days Ahead is in splendid isolation coming down towards the final flight. It's Brighter Days Ahead and Sam Ewing, a long way clear. Over the final flight goes Brighter Days Ahead. This couldn't be any more impressive. It is Brighter Days Ahead upholding the Morgiana form in the Grade 1 Neville Hotels Hurdle. 1-horse finish. It's the mare, Brighter Days Ahead, as Sam Ewing shows his delight with staying on into second, Winter Fog. Stateman only third.
Well, what about that? They served it up to Stateman from the word go today. Brighter Days Ahead, sitting in behind King of Kingsfield, taking it up 2 out. And from that point on, Stateman could not get anywhere near this mare, who has upheld that Morgiana hurdle form. And what a moment for Gordon Elliott, Ruby. We spoke about it beforehand. His 100th Grade 1 winner. This is a day he won't forget in a hurry.
Gary, I honestly thought they were going too fast. I thought she was unbelievably comfortable and was jumping like a buck, but I thought they were going too hard and they'd have to fall in the hole. Fall in the hole. It's like galloping a champ yesterday. This mare pinged the second last, leaves King of Kingsfield stone dead. Sam sends her off the bend, and it's as far as you want. Now, she does slow down a little bit in the end, but I remember Faheen doing something similar in an Irish champion hurdle. This is an outstanding performance. Going left-handed suited her, but she has just galloped these into the ground. 33, 34 miles an hour all the way. Look where the horse that went with her ends up. He falls out the back of the television. This is an incredible performance.
And Paul Townend knew his fate a long way from home on State Man. He was kind of just nursing him home, and he hasn't even managed to finish second in the end. Winter Fox has gone, but Winter Fox should say.
Yeah, he has. So you can argue he underperformed or whatever you want, but I don't care what he's done. This was an unbelievable performance from the mare. We've seen some great performances this Christmas. Galloping the Champ, this one, wonderful to have Constitution Hill back, and she turned that into an absolute procession. She was brilliant, and fair play to Sam Ewing. He was brave on her. The pace was strong. He sat up there behind it. She jumped like an absolute gazelle for him, and she was brilliant.
Yeah, we really saw the best of her today, didn't we? A race run and a good gallop on a left-handed track. She jumped well, and it was all over by the shouting coming down to the last. She was quite long at this last hurdle.
Oh, he was good and brave on her. But you're here, look, all duck or no dinner, and he kept going on her. But look, he's had a terrific week, Sam. I know he'll say he's the lucky one stepping in for Jack Kennedy, and he is. But you also have to deliver. He stepped in Croke Park. What was the other Grade 1 winner he had? He won on the second day, which was the
novice hurdle, wasn't it?
The novice hurdle, yeah. And Romeo Coolio,
yeah.
And again today on Brighter Days Ahead. You can step in and get the opportunities, but you also have to take them, and this young man is taking them.
The trainer, when we spoke to him earlier on, Ruby, was talking about going for the mare's hurdle after today with Brighter Days Ahead. That cannot happen now, can it?
That'll be his decision, and he'll have to make that call, but he's never hidden the regard in which he holds this mare, and this was a breathtaking performance. I wouldn't be surprised, Gary, and to be honest with you, with a performance like that, if she needs a bit of time to recover and go straight to Cheltenham, that would be the right thing to do by her. But I think she is one hell of a race mare.
Yeah, always held in the highest of regard, and I think we saw just exactly what Brighter Days Ahead is capable of today. Breathtaking stuff, Rachel. She has run them into the ground in the Neville Hotel's hurdle.
Truly outstanding. It's sort of a goosebumps moment, isn't it? A brilliant display from the mare, landing the Neville Hotel's hurdle. Brighter Days Ahead, 5-2, and certainly the future very bright indeed. Winter Fog second at 66-1. We've got to get to Kelso.